Hi guys, it's Uga and welcome back to another video. Today let's play the second round of my TBR game, Once Upon a TBR. If you don't know what my TBR game is, I will link up here my first video where I explain the rules and how it's gonna work each month. But basically it's a board game inspired by the Once Upon a Time series. I have prompts in the cards that I roll within the board, and then I take books oriented and prompts. If I don't complete the TBR, I have to take one book from punishment. That will be usually some sort of ideas that I have. Can be books that I don't want to read or books I haven't finished, you know, something to motivate me to read those books that I don't plan to read so often. Now, before we go for the rolls of this month, let's go see how good or bad, spoiler alert, bad, I did for last month. So for last month I had 5 prompts, because it was the beginning of the book. I got a book with a blue cover, which I was supposed to read, A Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, which I haven't read. At the time I'm filming this, I have 8 days left till the end of the month, so I still have some time, but I don't think I'll finish books so fast that I will complete the TBR. So, already that is a no-no. I had a book by my favorite author. It was 9 Lives by Peter Swanson, which I read. It has a review here on the channel. Next, it was a book lowest rated on Goodreads, and it was an arc that I got. It was The Wake of Phoenix, that I haven't read, I haven't started. Then I have a hardback, which was Black Girl Unlimited, which I started, but I haven't finished. And the fifth was read a classic, which I am starting, and I'm almost like more than halfway through the audiobook, so that I think I will finish till the end of the month. So I have read one book, which was 9 Lives. I'm finishing the Mystery of Cinder Street in audiobook. I have Black Girl Unlimited started, probably not, I don't know if I'm gonna finish by the end of the month. And I haven't read The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea or The Wake of Phoenix, because the last 2 months I've been on a slump. I'm now finally starting to feel out of the slump. That's why I allowed myself to move the TBR, because I said, well, let's fail 1 month, no problem, it's not gonna be a big deal, I think. So first month I fail, yeah, so I have to take a punishment. So let's start the rollings and see how we go. Okay guys, so we have our game set. We have the spinning wheel from last month, and I already on the place for starting this month's game. Now I just need to take a punishment. Since I didn't finish my TBR, I need to take a punishment from the Evil Queen's lair. So here are the cards. We have 4 of them. What I did was write 4 books that in this time I started, but I haven't finished, or I said I was to read it in a TBR and I did not. So let's see, which one do we pick? Okay, go for this one, and is, ooh, the Jasmine Throne. Okay, so I have to include the Jasmine Throne on month's TBR. Now it can be an extra book, or if I can find a prompt that fits that book, use it. So let's hope the board is nice. I have here my dice, so let's start. First roll. Okay, we land a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, heroes. And for hero we have, oh, book with LGBTQI plus representation. Nice. So, for the Evil Queen, which was the punishment, I put 4 books that I started, or I said I was reading in a TBR and I haven't finished. And the one that is for it was the Jasmine Throne. I was supposed to read this with Ian months ago. He already read it. He has a review on the channel. I'll link down below if you want to check it. I think it's a reading vlog. Not sure, but he did a review. I started. I was like 30% in, but then a slump in April appeared and I haven't finished, so I'm gonna start over and read through the book, all of it. I know it's an Indian-inspired fantasy in a world where there is this princess who is captive from her brother, who doesn't want her to be in the country, and there is this servant who has this magic, and they have to work together to leave this temple, which is very hard to reach. And it was very interesting. I really liked the lore, but I was not in the mood, so probably I hope this month I am, because the book sounds awesome. So that's my punishment book. So for roll number 1, book with LGBTQIA plus rep, we have Red Riding Hood, because in the series she's LGBTQ. For this one, I decided to join with Jasmine Throne, because Jasmine Throne is queer, so he has LGBTQ plus rep. I think, I don't remember by the time if I reached there, it was already there some LGBTQ rap, but it says there, so I will trust, and this is my pick, so I don't have an extra book because I put it. It was full lucky. Okay, roll number 2. 2. 1, 2. Let's see what Emerald City has for us. A book published between 2010 and 2019. So for roll number 2, for book published between 2010 and 2019, I got a book by Ride Gods by Susana Imaginarius. So this is a Portuguese author that contacted me through email to read, to review her book. It's a fantasy, and it's the god of time wants to destroy eternity. A mysterious immortal seeks vengeance, and the recluse deity does what no god should ever do. She answers a prayer. As punishment, she is stripped of her powers and trapped in a mortal body. Now a Ride, a fate god, she is hunted by memories and thoughts of her host and must hide her true identity in order to survive in Nephilim, the rival Norse underworld. There, she discovers the afterlife is not quite what it used to be. Nephilim's new ruler stresses the precarious balance of the world, overrun with outcast deities and mortals alike. To save her own sanity and find her way back to the stars, she must help the other Wards become their griffins to defeat this enemy. But those who would be their allies appear to have motives hidden as a fragment conscience. And yet, it seems the greatest threat of her freedom comes within, and the prize seeked is an immortal soul. So, sounds very good. Doesn't have a lot of reviews on Goodreads, but I think this is part of a series. Yes, I think, I don't know how many, 3.5, I think by now it's a 4-book series, or the 4th is coming out this year. Yes, the 4th is coming out this year. So, but it sounds very good. Gods, you know, destroy the eternity. Sounds awesome, and I thank you so much, Susana, for the arc, and I'm super excited because the last Portuguese arc that I got was not the best, so, but this one sounds good, and it's a fantasy, so, and it's big, so I'm excited. Roll number 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Villains. Let's see which villain do I pick and which card do I have. And it's, ooh, Dark Emma. Newest book on your TBR. Okay. I have to see that. Okay, roll number 3. We got newest book on your TBR, and this is Emma, or Dark Emma, when she's the dark one, so she's evil. And newest book on my TBR is an arc that I received through NetGalley, and it's the Koboku Bittersweet Days by Atsuo Yusen, and this is a gay romance manga, and I'm really excited because when I see the cover, I was so excited, I requested and I got an arc. So, tiny and adorable when they first met, Rui, still just as adorable, now looms over his boyfriend, Yuichiro. So it's a story about best friends that start to lovers, and then they are in the final high school judo contest from last summer, high school careers and beyond. The thoughts of future with Rui makes Yuichiro hearts flutter. It's a slow burn romance between a diminutive athletic teen and his towering kind-hearted best friend. So, and they feel so much love and they feel like life is great, and I'm super excited about this one, and I'm happy that this was the last one that I got, because then it would be like one of the books that I got from Awesome Books, and it was a lot that probably you've seen on my haul. If you haven't, I'll link up here. But I had huge books there, so thank NetGalley gods that I got this arc, because it's the newest book on my TBR. Okay, roll number 4. Let's go. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heroes again. Okay, maybe we don't have a full set like last time. Okay, and the hero is, ooh, okay, it's Prince Charming, and it's boyfriend's pick. Okay, my boyfriend has to pick me a book. Let's see what he's gonna pick. Roll number 4. So we have boyfriend's pick, and this is Prince Charming, as you can see, from the Enchanted World. And for boyfriend's pick, my boyfriend got me, or he has the graphic novel for Watchmen, and he wants me to read because he's very fascinated when he loves the type of book. It's not a lot because he doesn't read a lot, but when he reads, he really wants me to read. So yeah, I'm gonna read that graphic novel for his pick. I know it's not too big and it's a graphic novel, but let's see. It's not, I don't know. I don't know the story. I just know there is like Dr. Manhattan who controls everything, like super powerful. That's what I know overall. Okay, last roll. Let's go. 6. Okay. We are moving forward very fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Emerald City again. Okay, let's see which card do we have now. And it's short stories. Yes! Yes! And the last roll for short stories, which is, and this is Storybrooke, so the town in the stories, or in the books with short stories. I decided to read Cinder the Fireplace Boy by Anna Mordall. This is a queer retelling of the Grimm Tales, and I have an arc on NetGalley that I received. This book came out on January, so I'm a little bit behind to review it, but it's short stories. I'm excited. It features 8 original illustrations. So yeah, I'm super excited because I got one manga, one graphic novel, and one short story, so I think it's going to be very quick. And then I have 2 books which are not so big. No, Jasmine Throne has 500 pages, but Winter Gods has like 400, so I'm happy because I have to add one more book on my TBR, and it's a Far Wilder Magic by Alison Shaft. I received an arc for this, or in arc for the publisher, and I was so excited because it got like months before it was published, and it was even on NetGalley. I love Alison Shaft's first book, Down Comes the Night, so I'm really excited to read this one. So I had to include this on the TBR. So I'm happy that I got small books, and I got a way to overlap the punishment with the prompt from the books, from the game, so yay me! Now, I'm also participating, as I told you in the beginning, on GreekGodAthon, and I'm part of the control team. So I pledge my allegiance to Athena, because my lovely Steph is Athena, and of course, Steph, Athena, gods of knowledge, scientist, you know, makes sense. So for this one, we have to do prompts. I'll link the information down below if you want to join, because it sounds awesome. So Athena prompt is use your head. Read a book intended to read in 2022, and for that I will pick Winter Gods because I will receive this last year, and I said I will read it till March, so I intended to read in 2022. Nice. Then we have in our team Era, which is strong female protagonist, and for that I chose Jasmine Throne because it has strong female protagonists, and I know that. I started and I know they are strong. Then we have Hermes, the Flying Messenger, which we read a short book, and Cinder the Fireplace Boy is a short book because, you know, it's a book that it has like less than 300 pages, so it's a very short book. For me, it's considered a short book. We have then Estia, which is a cozy heartwarming book, and I thought that I picked the book of Bittersweet because I think it will be cozy and heartwarming, so it will be perfect for this. Oh no, I have also Demeter, which is book with nature on the cover, and I have a Father of the Magic because it has like nature on the cover, so perfect. I'm smashing this. So for all the books that I have only missing the Watchman, which I can use my god power, which is create a wild card. So I will just replace, for example, Dionysius, which is read a guilty pleasure, for read a graphic novel, and I have like the perfect, so yay! I'll make full points for the control team, yes, with my TBR. So I'm super happy. So if you want to join, please join this readathon. It's so funny. We have teams, we have gods, we have different prompts, we have different powers. It's gonna be super exciting. I hope you guys join it. I hope you like my TBR game. Tell me in the comments which book do you think I will enjoy the most. If you have read any of this, tell me down below if you are excited. If you reach this far, don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's very important for us content creators. I also have a Ko-fi link down below, and also a link for Scribd. If you like audiobooks, it's my place to where I listen to audiobooks, and you will get 60 days for free if you use my link, and I get 30 free for you to using them. So if you want to support me, subscribe on Scribd because you also support me. I also have an Amazon wishlist if you want to send me something, and I post videos at least once a week, but usually Tuesdays and Sundays are the days that I'm been posting. And I also have live reading sprints on Fridays 9 PM GMT if you want to join as a co-host or as an audience member to read and start the weekend being productive. I see you guys on my next video. Okay, bye.